Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
It's a really well-measured ball. India looking to pass their way through. Pulisic. O'Reilly does well to get it back. And that is a little undercooked. That'll be a throw-in. Mbappe, pass somewhat off target. Oh, can he get onto this?
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Anguissa tries to play it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now he's off and running. Koke. Well, nicely intercepted. Bastoni cuts out the pass. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Giroud. Now, can they get him away? And this is Giroud. He's one-on-one. Chance for a shot! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 27 minutes is number 9.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Giroud! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a decent clearance. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's Pulisic, and this is Giroud. Played into space. Chance! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rodrigo. And he can clear it away.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And now they can clear their lines. Some resolute defending there. He's found a way through, and the shot! He's beaten the keep. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
India, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He has found the way through. Rodrigo. No way through there. And they've caught Reed. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Goes for a shot! On the ball. That's another chance. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Udis. Coming on the field is number 18, Turnip.
And claimed it back swiftly. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Giroud. And here's Kane. Pass is just off target. Meret with the clearance. Petkovic shapes to shoot. Superb from Petkovic. That is a gem, an absolute gem.
After 69 minutes,
Barcelona are back in business. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Pulisic. Coming on the field, number 29, Fofana. Number 80, Nusa.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Ekitike. Meret is there to clear. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to pass it through. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Deep into stoppage time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that will be the final act. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. He's shifting through the gears here. Spread it left. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a very decent ball now! And the shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Zico, good chance here! Now it's Olise. That is good strength. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ambitious ball here. Saliba makes the interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played. This looks promising. Yildiz! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yildiz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Plenty to aim at here. And a chance! It's hit the upright. Deftly away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Zico has a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Giroud. Oh, no joy this time. And he thumps it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a good ball out wide. That has been cut short. Now it's Yildiz. Marquinhos is there to clear. And that has been clubbed away. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
We would like to inform you that
An intriguing half,
is
lacking
now in
only in
operation
goals.
for your
The
safety.
score 0-0.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11. Number 22.
Here we go again.
Olise. Coming on the field.
0-0.
Number
And we're at the halfway
19,
point.
Robert Lewandowski. Number 20. Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Well, that's well seen too. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Opts for safety. Aimed beyond the defence. India different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Ribery. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine Giroud! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he get it through? Serginho gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. Roll in acres of space out wide. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now they can clear their lines. Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a little off target. Well, there's the clearance.
Substitution.
He's having a go! No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Thuram looking to play him in. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass is just off target. Nicked it back promptly. And that's been won straight back. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Fofana.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Zico. Oh, well measured. Knocks it into space. And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this
Hello,
proud
everybody, and
competition,
welcome to today's
just seemingly
match.
bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Bellingham! And he's done it! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game... Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught now, in for the pieces! Really well taken goal. 2, and we've barely begun here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Up towards the flank. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's managed to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. He's having a shot! And he's found the net! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rodrigo is wide and looking to get onto this. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Koundé. And that pass just didn't quite work. Llorente. Here's Tchouaméni. Madrid finding their passes. Now it's Rodrigo. Mbappe. There's no flag. And it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And the shot! Madrid have their second corner now. Camavinga is there and he can get that clear. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? And across it goes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Howson. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chouameni. And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Corner number 3 coming up. Camavinga can get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. Chance, surely! Yes! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was to be real chance! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And he hits the net! Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tries to pass it through. Oh, that is a good ball to find. There's the shot! Oh, it's gone in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Number 20, Maradona.
This has become one superb game of football.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 19, Rodrigo.
He's a sharp hit of ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Maradona. Alvarez. And he's had a hit. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that has been... Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Substitutions taking place.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's fabulous. Great challenge. Time to perform. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, just skips past his man. They've got to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Substitution on the field.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Number 9, Messi. Coming on the field, number 18, Vinicius Junior. Number 17, Gulen.
"90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Distributed tidily. Looking to play him in. And he's intervened well there. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Maradona. Oh, he's bustling through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goulet. And they're back on the ball again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Fellow attendees, this is a...
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Johan Cruyff. Coming
Exhaustion,
on the field
physical and mental.
15,
Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Another throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Cleared without complication. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's managed to gift it back. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Lewandowski. Played out to the right.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Alvarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's gone looking for safety. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen.
Okay,
right now
get
for
set.
information on
We
your
have
shuttle bus
penalties.
service.
The boss level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
India are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the
David Villa! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
corner.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Defending was strong and firm. India have the chance to go the other way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cannavaro. Adams. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. India have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now,
And there's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mohamed Salah is offering a right smile there.
Pinches it off him. Neymar. And he's picked out the run. It's Salah! It's bounced back off the post. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitution in progress.
Flashes it across. Terrific header. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Pass is just off target. Raul opts for safety. India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rooney! It has to be Wayne Rooney! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
This time, surely! So close to drawing level.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter.
Substitutions taking
They
place.
simply expected better.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Batistuta. Real chance! It's in! They're seeing no way back, but they are level. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next
There'll be
goal.
5
When's the
minutes
next
added
goal
time.
coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
India. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So a dramatic game decided in its...